Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you several boxes right behind me here. So we have these guys. I actually have a few new subscriptions I'm going to show you, and I'm just going to do like this bulk unboxing because I have two Wowboxes, two Bokksus, which are both Japanese subscription boxes, and I have an Umai crate right down here. So I'm going to show you guys those. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those guys. So let's get started. So Bokksu is kind of more like snacks, kind of more artisan type of Japanese snacks. So not like so much the stuff that like in Japanese, I think it's this Japan Crate. I think it's just called Japan Crate, and they just have a lot of different fun like convenience store type of snacks, or just like regular like grocery store type of items, whereas the Bokksu has more like holistic type stuff. I'm not sure if I would necessarily say healthier, but kind of stuff that like you wouldn't necessarily just like go buy at like a liquor store or something there or whatever. So it's a little bit more expensive. I believe this subscription, I have to double check, but I believe this is like $30-ish, $25, $30. I don't think it's any more than that. But these, looking at these, my first impression, these boxes are kind of small. We'll just have to see the contents. And then of course I have another Umai crate, which is a ramen crate, so I figured I would show you guys that too. And then my two Wowboxes, I actually subscribed to this in early January, and I just got my first box like a week and a half ago, so it took a few weeks. And then the second, I got like February's box like literally like a week later. So the first one was quite delayed, so that's what it looks like. Okay, so the value here shows 2,500 yen, so it's about $25. I think, yeah, they both show the same. So these are the Wowbox. The Wowbox, they had like some promo for like your first box for like 15. Normally, I believe 25, 30. I'll have to double check and do a little edit and tell you guys below, or like a little voiceover telling you how much these are. I tried the first one out, 15. Wowbox is kind of similar to Bokksu, where they have like some more healthy type snacks, whereas like Japan Haul and Japan Crate, they kind of have more like suckers or like little chewable candies, lollipops, little chocolates. I mean, they have a lot of more like fun kind of candies like that, just kind of like nerds, you know, the stuff like that we have here. But like the Japanese equivalent, they just had kind of more like little candies, and then they had some bigger snacks too. But these are supposed to be, I think this is like the mix crate. I'm gonna look and double check and see. Like, I believe it's called like mix. They have like two different versions of it. So let's see what this is called. Okay. So, okay, our boxes. Okay, so you have the original and the mix. So I have the mix, and I think like I subscribed to the Wowbox once. If you go back to my older videos last year, you'll see I did like a Sakura box, and that's with the Wowbox. I only subscribed for 1 month because I wanted Sakura items, and they're going to be doing another one this coming month in March. They're going to be doing another Sakura box, so you guys will see that too. But I decided to subscribe to them because they had a $15 coupon, or a $15 special. So they talk a little bit about it here. So if you like here, they're kind of talking a little bit about it. So the original box has more just kind of all around snacks. And the mix has like kind of more healthier items. Like they'll have like granola bars or snap peas, or you know, that those kind of things, versus just like a lot of sugary stuff that you see in like Japan Haul or Japan Crate. And those items are fun and all, but like I'd get like a huge box and like I just could not eat everything in them. So I decided to try these guys out because they're, I guess, a little bit more healthier, and I'd probably eat more of it, if that makes sense, because I'm just trying to not consume a ton of sugar. But I do love trying snacks, so that's kind of where I came in with my Wowbox and my Bokksu. So I think I'm going to start with the Wowbox. So the original is kind of a variety of snacks, whereas the mix is kind of their original snacks, and then they're like healthier snacks. So I'll go ahead and show you guys here. So this is what we have so far. So you can see the potato chips. So there we go. Okay, so we have the potato chips here. These look tasty. So I'll definitely be trying those out. And they look like they're baked too. So if you can kind of like look right here, that looks so good. And then, as I was mentioning, snap peas, because I did have a peek of this. So here's like the snap peas. So that's what that looks like. And it looks super tasty. And then the next one we have here is this milky, it looks like a cookie. So this is probably from like their original side, because there's like a mixed box. So, so we have like these little cookies. And honestly, it doesn't, the downside about this box so far is they don't have like an insert where they just kind of explain all the snacks. Maybe they have it online, I don't know. I'll have to look. They did send like this winter trip to Japan. And I think you can film a video. And yeah, post your creative video on Wowbox and hashtag my sweet Wowbox. So I'll be doing that after I do this video. I wanted to do that like way before, but this box like literally took forever to get to me. But I'll be doing it afterwards when I post this video. Okay, so the next one I have here is another, okay, this is a very interesting combo. Asparagus and bacon. Vegetable, like, you know those, like, I forget the name of those potato chips, but, you know those potato chips in a can? The name escapes me at the moment, but, I forget what it's called. But the potato chips in a can. Let me Google that, because whenever I do a video, I can't brain, and potato chips in a can. No, Pringles. Pringles. That's what it is, Pringles. It looks like Pringles. But asparagus and bacon. Yeah, okay. I mean, it'll be interesting to try out. I mean, that sounds kind of good. It's just a very interesting combination. So that will be interesting. I'm guessing that is the more healthier item. Okay, so the next one I have here is this. I thought this was strawberries, and I was a little disappointed at first, but they're heart strawberry gummies with like chocolate filling. I mean, it looks pretty good. So I'm not gonna deny that. It looks good. But yeah, that's that one. So this is one gummy candy. In the original, the Japan Haul and Japan Crate, they're like original boxes. They have a lot of sweet stuff like that, like a bunch of it. And I kind of like this because like they're like everyday snacks that like I don't have to feel like guilty about. It's kind of nice. This one I think is another potato chip that has balsamic vinegar. And so that looks pretty damn good. So we have 2 potato chips so far in this Wowbox. I believe this is the January one. I believe. Yeah, I believe this is the January one. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wish they included an insert. I think that's what Japan Haul and Japan Crate do better with. They have like the insert that kind of explains like what exactly everything is. Okay, so the last one here looks like some type of cherry candy. You can kind of see that there's like some cherry balls right here. So we have some cherry candy. This kind of reminds me of like when I was doing my No Make No Life video. There was a rose chewable candy, and it kind of looked like this, but I think these are like hard candies, so a little bit different. Okay, so that's it for my Wowbox, my first Wowbox. As I said, I'm pretty sure this is the January box, but I'll be showing you both for February and January. So there's that. And I'll do the second one so you guys can kind of see what they both are like. Okay, so here we go. It looks, you can kind of see already, the items look similar. They look similar. You can kind of see that. Okay, so we have another Wowbox. Oh, this must be the January one. Maybe I showed you February. Just FYI. Welcome to the Wowbox family. We are delighted for you to taste the flavors of Japan. Leave your review on our website for points and help us improve our services. Let snack time begin. Share with us your Wowbox pictures on Instagram. Hashtag We Love Wowbox. And you can win points, so that's fun. Okay, so the first one I got here is another peas. I hope like every month isn't gonna be like the same kind of stuff, right? So here's like some peas. I mean, I do like snap peas, but I hope they don't like just give you like the same kind of stuff every month. So I feel like I missed an item in here. Did I? Uh-oh, I missed an item in my last box, guys. That's a fail. That is a huge fail, guys. Okay, yeah. All right. In this last box here, the one that I just showed you, I had gotten like this granola bar. It looks like one of those like yogurt bars, like yogurt granola bars, because of like, if you look at like the little coating here, it kind of like has like a yogurt kind of topping with fruit in it. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. So, I'm not complaining. Okay. There we go. So there's that one. All right. So moving back on to the second box here, which is the January box. Okay. We have more potato chips. Like more baked potato chips, it looks like. These will be good. And then we have some ruby chocolate Kit Kats. I think this is like cranberries and almonds. Those look pretty damn good. Look at that, yum. Okay, so that's cool. I feel like the bag is kind of half empty. I mean, look at that. It's like kind of bad use of a bag here almost. So there's not actually a lot in here, but that's okay. All right, so the next one, okay, yeah, this is the January box because I remember this particular item. This is like some multi-grain kind of cracker with like strawberry yogurt filling in it. This looks really good. I'm really excited to dive into this. Looks really tasty. So yeah, there is that one. Strawberry cheese. And this is Asahi, which is a like common Japanese brand. But I'm excited to try that. That looks really good. Okay, the next one is another vegetable chip, like I showed you in the other box. This is tomato and olive oil. A little bit not as unusual of a flavor. I mean, it's still kind of unusual, tomato and olive oil. I mean, that's kind of interesting. But like, it's not bacon and asparagus. But it'll be good, I'm sure. The next one looks like a lychee type of candy. This is kind of like a chewy gummy, like the strawberry one that I showed you. That's what this looks like. And I can kind of tell it's lychee just by looking at the fruit here. It looks like lychee and like peach. It's like a peach right here. That looks like a fun type of candy. So, okay, the next one I have here, and I think this is like some sort of like health supplement that has like ginger and like something else in it. I I don't even know. Like, it's like these tablets for your 100% performance. Almost looks like vitamin C or something. I don't know. That's just kind of what it looks like. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting looking. Okay. Oh, and we have a lone candy here that was at the bottom of the box. It looks like some sort of, if the camera will focus, it is some sort of like ice cream candy. Yeah, so there we go. So it's like an ice cream. It looks like chocolate or something. That's kind of interesting though. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is like chocolate. Okay guys, so the next items I'm going to show you here are the Bokksus. Look how freaking small they are. These look like the Bokksus. And this is what it looks like. And unfortunately, I also took a peek into these boxes and they don't have an insert also. That's the only downside about these boxes so far. But first we looked, looks like there's some sort of like type of marshmallow type of like snack here. I mean, it looks like shrimp, because if you look closely at the packaging here, there's like little shrimps like all over. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this must be some sort of shrimp flavored snack. Alright, the next one we have is a Sesbon. I don't know what this is either. And it's like some sort of cherry. If you like look closely, it looks like there are cherries on it, so this must be some sort of flavored cherry snack. Then we got two looks like chocolate raisins type of snack here. That looks pretty tasty. Alright, and then we have almost looks like a moon pie, some sort of chocolate pie here. I mean, it looks kind of good. Yeah, so there's that. And then we have like some crackers. It just looks like a lot of individual servings out of like a larger box. Like, because if you look at these packages, it looks like they came out of like a pack of like 10 or something. I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of what it looks like. Alright, so I know what this one is because I saw it. One of these is supposed to just be like a Taste of Japan, which is like all seasons type of snacks. And this one is like a dried white strawberry. Again, it just looks like random stuff that was inside of a larger container. These snacks, which is fine. I mean, you know, like these types of snacks seem like snacks that you'd get more authentically like in a grocery store and not so much like more convenience foods. So the next one I got is this is some sort of large lemon gummy, which looks pretty tasty. And then we got some more like mystery type of food. Okay. These look like chips. Like if you look closely here, she's like eating a chip. So it's like this bag seems like it's about 50% air. But it is what it is. I mean, it looks good. I'm really hungry. I almost want to try that now. And then I think this is just a tea bag. So you can see on the back here, this is just a tea thingy. Alright, so that's the first Bokksu down. Okay. So for the second Bokksu, I'm not sure which is which. Okay, so I unboxed out of order again. So this one I showed you was the February, must be the February Bokksu. And I think this Bokksu is a little bit more expensive than the Wowbox. I think this is like maybe at least $30. And I honestly just felt like I got really small portions of everything, like little travel size portions of everything. It wasn't a lot, so I don't know. Let's see The second one is the Seasons of Japan, which I guess they send automatically to all their first subscribers. This one has like some information about the stuff in this box. I don't know about the other ones, but this one has, I guess, just for your first time here. And there's like 2 different types of boxes, the classic or the tasting. I think, of course, one is going to be cheaper than the other. I think the tasting is probably like $15, $20. And so you can kind of see like everything that's in here. It's depending on the size that you get. So we have this kind of just talks about the Seasons of Japan. This is Meijin Mochi Puffs right here. Meijin Mochi Puffs. So there is that. So it's like that, like ice, not the ice cream stuff, but like the squishy stuff that you like bite into. That's like made out of rice. It's kind of like that. So this is a sweet snack, and it is made with soy. So it kind of tells you like the allergens. I mean, it would be nice if they sent these in like every box so they can kind of tell you what's in there. But anyway, so then we got an organic Matcha Tea Bag. And then we have this little item, which is, let's see. Okay, this is mini Chiruko Sando red bean crackers. Okay, this is a red bean cracker. And this is a sweet snack. This is vegetarian. It's inspired by shiruko, a traditional Japanese dessert of red bean porridge, traditionally eaten when the weather starts to cool. It's a buttery biscuit created in 1966. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, there is the red bean crackers. And this is another potato snack that kind of looks like French fries. This is the Jaga Pakuru. And this is a savory snack, of course. It's vegetarian, no common allergens. Made from 100% Hokkaido grown potatoes. These potatoes are cut and processed using a unique method to achieve this snack's signature crispy texture. It may look like a simple French fry, but don't be deceived. They're wonderfully buttery, and every bite is just as delicious as the first. Okay, so this looks pretty tasty. I mean, it's pretty small, so it's like you're going to eat that in one sitting. The next one here, I don't remember seeing in this booklet. It's this guy. Okay, so it is in here. This is the Don Don Yaki. It's a savory snack. Common allergens, milk, peanuts, wheat, and soy. And it doesn't really say what exactly it is. This is like some sort of crap there. It's the one that's like on your right. Okay. Next one we have here is like this. I think I've had something similar to this at like boba shops. They sell this stuff there. This is looks like a sesame seed cracker. Okay, so this is Kumamon design, made with, has nuts and soy in it, of course. Made with fragrant roasted almonds, black sesame, and sugar, or mizuame, which is sugar syrup. This black sesame taiko is scrumptious. We love the crunchy texture and the way this sweet mizuame mingles with those yummy nutty notes. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking forward to those. So the next one we have here is this sudachi, okay, seaweed tempura, satoshi, sudachi citrus flavor. That's what this looks like. And then this may also contain some shellfish, just like some hints of it. Savory snack. It's tart with the sudachi citrus. Seaweed sheets are battered, fried, and flavored to create a crisp and tangy snack. The sudachi fruit is a small green citrus native to Japan that is frequently used as a flavoring in place of lemon or lime. It's most likely used in ponzu, so you may have tried the fruit without even knowing it. Probably kind of reminds me a little bit of yuzu. So there is that. So the next one, the one that I've been looking forward to is this Yuzu Saki candy. And this, it looks like a hard candy. This is a sweet, of course. Has some alcohol in it. Pot Yuzu Sake tastes almost like yuzu lemonade, sweet, citrusy, and with little to no trace of alcohol. It's kind of interesting. I never would have thought these candies had alcohol. So yeah, this looks really good. I am huge on yuzu, so I'm looking forward to that. And then the next one we have here is this like Gudetama type stick. And the Gudetama stick, let's see what that is. So I guess everyone gets this first box. Tamago Kake Gohan flavor. I don't know what that, let's see, that's what that looks like. Sassy and lazy, Gudetama is a Sanria character loved in Japan. There are many Japanese dishes that feature a raw or fried egg called tsukimi because the egg looks like the full moon. This particular snack is fluffy, puffy, and flavored like the Japanese comfort food. Tamago Kake Gohan, which features hot rice, soy sauce, and raw egg stirred into it. So this contains eggs, wheat, fish, and soy. Okay, so that'll be interesting. And it's a pretty like light, crunchy item, it seems like. So the next one is another white strawberry, it looks like. It's just kind of random here. That's what it looks like. Okay, so there's that. Another freeze-dried strawberry. So I think these are some mochi items. This one here. Okay, so this is the Dago Mochi. This is a sweet snack eaten for dessert, especially eaten during Hanami flower viewing season. This dango is covered in sugar crystals and is meant to resemble the seasonal treat that is cherished by so many. If you've never tried mochi before, you'll see why this chewy, delicious treat is enjoyable. It's just kind of like those mochis like you may like see in like Trader Joe's like has it. So that looks tasty. So that was it for my Bokksu. So the next, last but not least, is the Umai crate. And let's see. So we have the Umai crate, and you know, Umai crate, like, because it's part of Japan crate, they're usually really good about making sure that there's like an insert, but I did not see an insert here, so that's kind of a bummer. On their promos, they say like a few items that they're going to show in their box, but you know, that's not everything, of course. So I'm going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants here and kind of tell you guys what I think these are. So this looks like a fish cake, like those dried fish cakes that you cook up and put in your noodles. So you can just put this in with your like instant ramen with some hot water and it'll be fine. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Here we have a pretty basic looking ramen. So there is that. Looks pretty good. We have an animal-free ramen here, which is kind of interesting considering it shows 2 eggs and some pork and maybe some chicken on it, but it's animal-free. Just FYI, guys, that's what it looks like. It's animal-free with animals on it. I mean, just saying. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so the next one we have is this like kind of stir-fry taiyaki type ramen. This like looks like the kind that, you just put in like a pan, you put some water, you stir the water in the pan and just pour the seasonings over. So this isn't like this is an instant noodle dish, but it's not like ramen. It's more of like you stir some veggies in it, which should be pretty tasty. Sometimes you just kind of get tired of like boring old like ramen, like like with soup, right? I know I do anyway. Okay, and we got another animal-free ramen. So there is that. Of course, 2 eggs and pork in this picture. I don't know what they're thinking with this animal-free stuff, guys. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what they have going on with this stuff, but anyway, maybe it's because they don't include meat with the ramen. I don't know. Okay. So the next one we have here is some type of like, it looks like it's spicy. Go on by the pepper right up here. And this has sesame seeds in it. And it looks like maybe some like dried veggies in here. So that looks pretty tasty. Even just without the insert, I could tell that looks good. This one, the way this is packaged, you can tell that it has fresh noodles in here because they sent me something similar with udon that kind of looks like this. But this is the thinner noodles. So it is quite thin and it's a little small. It's kind of a cute little size here. So you might want to add some proteins or some veggies to be more filling. Alright, so the next one we have here is another ramen with more traditional ramen, like maybe egg noodles or something. That looks like maybe some sort of soy sauce type flavor. It looks tasty. Alright, so the last item here, and I think this is the one that has lobster. One of them had like some type of like seafood that wasn't usual. I think one was lobster. And I don't know which one that is because they didn't send me an insert, guys. They didn't send me an insert this time. It might be this one. I see like some shrimps pictured right here. If you look closely, you see like a shrimp right here. Could be this one. I mean, they all look good. I'm going to get to them all at some point, but it'd kind of be nice to know which one that is because that's why I got this box this month. There was like some sort of like lobster thing or something like that. So I'm going to see if I can find that. What kind of stuff they have. Okay, so the spicy noodles I showed you, they show like you can use these in like a hot dog bun. I mean, that looks kind of interesting with this guy. I've actually seen like ramen like burritos, but I'm like, I couldn't do it because like carb overload and like toilet for days, like I just cannot. So the next, okay, so it was pretty sure, okay, so it was a Japanese grilled flying fish and green onions and a shaved kelp and yuzu broth. Okay, so I guess it's this little mini one that has that. It's this one. And this is just based off their website, so that is good to know. So this has the fresh noodles. I just love anything yuzu, as I said before, I do. So that's what it looks like on their page. So that'll be interesting to try out. Flying fish, I mean, can't go wrong, guys. You can't. Okay, and yeah, the Kyoto flour foo, healthy meat substitute. So it's kind of like those little dried like fish cakes that you see in ramen, but it's like a plant-based dough. And the kazami, this is, so here's the kazami udon with deep fried tofu. So yeah, those are just some of the ones that are on their page that I showed you guys. They didn't give me an insert this month. They're usually pretty good about that, so I'm just going to have to email them because I want to know the recipes and how to cook these guys because, yeah, guys, I just, you know, you need to know that. Okay, so that is pretty much it for all of my subscription boxes. I hope you guys liked everything. One is the recurring Umai, or kind of like as I see fit, I will get one. But otherwise, Wowbox and Bokksu are brand new subscriptions. So I'm going to see if I can find the price real quick for you guys. I think I got like a I think I get one box free because I purchased like the 3-month subscription, I think for $70 for the tasting. Okay, so I got the tasting box. So $79 for 3 boxes. And I got a box free. So it's like not quite $30 a box. So it's like, yeah, around 25. Because of course you save more money when you get a smaller box. Okay, so the 20 to 25 snack box is $39. That's quite pricey. But the tasting boxes, which I just showed you, the 10 to 14 snack per box, is $26.99 a month. So that's not bad. There are these again. These are the Bokksus, the little boxes. And so yeah, those were $27. So not bad. Let's see, the Wowbox. To be honest though, would I continue Bokksu after that 3-month subscription? Honestly, I think maybe not, just because it is kind of a lot of very little items. I'm actually a little bit more impressed by the Wowbox just because you get a lot more full-sized items, whereas the little boxes are just kind of very small items and they're like $27. And then the larger ones are a little too pricey. They're like $40 a month, which I don't know if I really want to spend that much. I do have a universal yums I'm going to show you guys, but I figured I would just show you all of my Japanese boxes together and kind of keep them together because my universal yums box is a box from France. So I'm going to do that in a separate video because I got the Super Yum box, which is the biggest box for $39, and I couldn't resist because it was treats from France. So I had to get those. So I'm going to see this Wowbox. So it looks like the original price is $35, if I'm looking at that correctly. $27. So I think for the price, they're the same. So the Wowbox being the same price as the Bokksu, I like the Wowbox more because it had more like full-size snacks. So the variety is pretty cool. I mean, I'm probably going to keep with that one. Let me just see, because I can look and see my orders, how much I paid for each order. Yeah, so the first, okay, so there's been 3 orders that I've been charged for so far. So another one was charged on February 14th for $27. So $27. Okay, so $27 is the ongoing price. The first one was $15, and that is for the Wowbox. So that was pretty inexpensive. So if you look at them side by side, yeah, so you can kind of see like the difference here. The Wowbox is bigger, it has bigger snacks, whereas the Bokksu has kind of more smaller snacks. So I mean, I feel like, I don't know, it's a little pricey. I mean, they have some more like interesting snacks here, but I'm probably gonna cancel after my 3 months is up. I'm just gonna be like, I'm done. But the Wowbox is worth it, and they have the Sakura crate coming up next month, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed everything that you saw today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.